lighting paints a red door. I'm always waiting for more. They ring the bell to clear out. It was hard to tell, so I walk in, but I can't stay. I say as much and I run away. I'll just hang an exit sign, an easy out if I can find. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Until I pull away. So I've made it, but I can't take it. So I touch down like a dropped glass. I walk in, but I can't stay. I say as much as I run away. I just need an exit path, a quick escape, some simple math. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Until I pull away. Here is another night. Let consequences be. If you call me out, I'd understand, but you're too good to me. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Alone again in company. Hello again, reluctantly. Until I pull away.
Hello everybody, welcome on into the stream. Starting off from the very top, we had a bed before the stream started, and then we had a bed after the stream started. Alright. So for those just tuning in, we beat Let's School yesterday, so now we're starting up No I'm Not a Human. My intention with No I'm Not a Human is to complete all of the different endings. I believe there's about 10 of them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't expect these playthroughs to be super long each session. I expect them to be about an hour and a half or so. I played the game off screen a long time ago, and the last run lasted about 88 minutes. So I think it's absolutely possible to fit 2 playthroughs per stream. So in theory, this should be done roughly about 5 streams. But we will see how it goes. Then after that, I plan on doing Dispatch. And I'll have more details on that as we get closer to finishing No I'm Not a Human. So yeah. Then after that, Thursday, there will be Len will be having his extended streams, and I will be joining for one of those. Of course, for the Halo. So we got that, and then the Beb will be joining for the Vampire Survivors that Thursday morning. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But aside from that, not much else really to say. Starting the game. Do 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 do. Da da da. And show the game. So, this is No I'm Not a Human. All right, I want to check these things now because I wasn't aware that we didn't have. I'll make sure there wasn't any Twitch integration already in this game. There is not. There is no Twitch integration at this time. Not sure how there would be for this one, but just want to be absolutely certain. So what I think I'm gonna do with the first playthrough is that's just gonna be a blind run, and then after said blind run, I am going to excuse me. I'm gonna start using a guide to get the remaining endings, and we'll go from here. New game. Here we are. So we have this thing called kombucha, which allows us to save the game if we ever need to. A skinny dog standing on the footpath that runs through the field. Well, I'll answer the door in a moment, but I just want to take a look at my nice little abode. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Totally empty in here. Got a picture of a dog or cat. Radio don't work right now. No ability to crouch. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Better not go in right now. Check during the day. Not right now. Check during day. Phone don't work. No cigarettes. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Alright. Time to open the door. Open the door. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was, or fine? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Or visitors? What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. I'm sure you know summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being at home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay, I can look after myself. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Bedtime. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists have predicted. As a result, temperature outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nope, not gonna look that way. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Heard the radio doing a thing. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wavelength. To do this, left click on the handle in the middle and continue searching for the wave with the right knob. Okay. I don't know how to radio, guys. Oh, it's the sun. They're turning up the sun. They're burning up the sun. They're burning up on the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay. Very much noted. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. Okay. Beer day number 1. Let's go! One of these magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can't even talk out loud to yourself. True. But I do it anyway. The hallway? What's this? Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the Grayus. How old are you? Or how poor are you? Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Okay, so it sounds like we inherited a place from our family. Hey, beer man, what's up? Alright. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Oh, gotta write down this number. Hold on. Gotta be smart. Do I have them lock off? There we go. Boom. There you go. Thank you, chat. Anyway, okay. Now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. World's... I can't read that. The world's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Hey, crush a cockroach. Good for me. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Oh, right. We already read this. Let's see. Storage room. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years, still can't make up my mind. Bathroom. Explore the past of your home. House of a history. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. There you have it. Oh hey, I didn't have to type that number in the chat. Invalid. Bullshit. How dare he? He gave me a fake number. That's not the door. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Drinking a beer and relaxing. Bedtime. Alright, so this is the nighttime portion of the game. So basically what happens is people are going to show up at our door, and then we gotta decide if we want to let them in or not. You see a few teenagers hanging out on the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid or something? Alright. Who dare? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. Ooh, I like dice. And then you move stuff around, like the armchair under the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Alright, one down. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone here found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Alright, we have our first real person to consider letting in. He tall as fuck. And he has admitted to us that he was not wasn't allowed to stay at the bar because he got into a fight. I mean, we'll just point blank ask him, you're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyways. I guess things here won't be any bit different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there's didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have fucking noticed. This man is abrasive. But I really don't want to be alone. He can come on in. Come on in, buddy. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some place for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. Yep, we're using this as a test run. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad. As you can imagine, I actually worked the register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here, with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me, it's all over. It'll all be over soon, please. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I use past knowledge for this playthrough or not. So it's a sort of half-blind playthrough. I did go through an ending before, so I have a kind of a general idea. Some of the let everyone in, easy ending. You know what? Fair enough. Come on in. Thank you. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Yo, Amogus. I think he's an imposter, guys. You've been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know. But hey, I've got a dope-ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? Since everyone else busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Oh my god. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Coming? Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Oh boy, okay. I actually don't remember that guy. Good afternoon, here's the news! The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average numbers. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, overdue, just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Alright. Let's go have some conversation. Huh. I thought you looked like you wore longer pants, my good fellow. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetered on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves!" Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malted hops taste better than salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? I like him, actually. No one in here. Oh god, I hate the look of this man. Sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Heh. Sure I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut. So, how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30. Fucking mil. In debts. Sure, but debts got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? Ah, I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out, but decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then, I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I hope this all ends well. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, what? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect, bro. So, did I fit the description? Pull out the gun. I'm a visitor? How? It can't be. Oh my god, I was chased out of my home. First, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head? Shooter. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Got one. One down. I think you're good, if I remember correctly. But I never let this other guy into my house before, so let's look at him real quick. Let's look at him. Heh. Sup? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Teeth I can do. My homies was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked his fucking teeth out. Oh, you want to see them? All right. Okay, they're not perfect. They're a little jaggedy, so I think he's good. Algae rat? Leave him alone. Welcome aboard, buddy. Alright, I think we've successfully committed a murder, and now we're going to bed. Alright, let's look out the windows. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Goddamn, some unnecessary hostility from our main character. Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings, didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging and digging, and then bam! A shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor, crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just left. I ran like hell and didn't look back, didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Coming? Thanks. Just be quick with the door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Yo, how's it hanging? Hey bro, 420 was yesterday. Happy late 420, everybody. Dude, you haven't seen how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie. The one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom. Rocket launched. Mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical, dude. Oh, and the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. Do you really have no idea what's happening out here? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man. Harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are all like, way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. There's way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Coming? Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me, like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. I won't ask directly this time. I'm gonna be like, what happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it. Honestly, yeah, this game would be a good movie. He's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So, are you gonna let me in or not? Come in. Thanks for letting me in, and, well, not making a big deal about how I look. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Bedtime. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of showing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emergent situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since the founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. That last dude looked like my uncle. Lol. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Roll ads. Alright. Oh, right. Gotta talk to people. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a grave digger? Huh. On my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know, but these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I just know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough and then BAM! Empty. Empty, I tell ya. But the paper said someone shouldn't been down there. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but proof. Gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Let's go talk to our favorite tall guy. Yes, was there something you wanted? Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear a conversation, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now... One day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. Dark. Oh hey, these guys are hanging out. Heh, sup? You sure there aren't any debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? Fuck you, man. Debt collectors? Oh, sorry. Fuck you, mean debt collectors. Hold on. Actually. Debt collectors? Fuck you, mean debt collectors. Look, debts are fucking canceled, bro. The sun took care of that shit. The banks aren't exactly doing shit. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as fucking bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked, I gotta think up something new, something better. Sounds like everything going on with the sun was a stroke of luck for you. Man, come on. You really gonna do me like that? I had it all figured out. Double or nothing, every time. No sweat, bitch. But now I have a fresh start, for real. By the way, I figured out my new hustle. Want the lowdown, eh? Let's hear it. Look. Oh god. Oh god. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, right? We need to, like, kiss a little ass, you know? I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us into one of their tight-ass bunkers. You feel me? You want to hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why the fuck not? Don't be a pussy. Dire times call for dire hustlers, baby. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing gonna happen in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. Hello there, Lindley. How's it going, buddy? Don't need to fucking kiss them. Just hand people over. Give them what they want. Yeah, we can call the hostel and hotline and chats shit about signs and fucking whatever. So they know who we ain't sus, bro. They the good guys, for real, for real. He's going. We just starting off with our first run here. I'm attempting to do a semi-partial run, blind. And we're doing a playthrough where we just let everybody in and hope that nothing horrible happens. And so far, I've only killed one person. Anyway. They're the good guys for you. Maybe you're right, you're full of shit. If you want in with them so badly, get the fuck out of my house. Only one? Only one! Only one. I have restrained myself pretty good. You know what? I won't be antagonistic for this run. Maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. I've got a sixth sense for hustling, bro. Trust, you can't lose if you stick with me. Alright, let's talk to our good friend, the man with the skin condition. Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. Except back at school, they called me a leper, and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up, I'd stop. It'd stop, and it did. Mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse because it's all about survival. And of course, my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. Depressing. Anyone else in here? Oh, this is where the first person got killed. They were in this corner. It was actually pretty sad. Anyway. And this guy is our absolute stoner bro. Sup, dude? What were you doing before the cataclysm, bro? Ah, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited for Thursday. Like, I'm looking forward to the Halo part of things. I joined for the Vampire Survivor part, but then I got work that day, as the usual. Yeah. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shots saying, now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends. It's fun in Funtown. Booyah. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit interesting, because while I do have some faint idea who's some of the people who are visitors or not, I also never let everybody into my home in my first playthrough off screen. Let's test these guys. I need to test you. Like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. Of course, buddy. I enjoy gaming with you too. You know, I'm looking forward to getting through a Halo 3 ODST. I have a feeling Halo 3 probably will end kind of like how the past Halo 2 and Halo 3 ODST have been. So we'll probably get like almost done with it, but we'll be like a mission or two short. But we'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, here's the thing. He smokes weed, right? I've seen bits. I was watching bits and pieces of it Sunday when you were playing it. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I also remember watching Blue play it as well a long time ago too. And let's take a look at them teeth. Because here's my mentality. This guy's a stoner, right? His teeth should be bad. If they're perfect, we kill him. Okay, they're not perfect. Great. He's good. He's in the clear. Popped a bottle of him once, man. Wow, totally almost spit off my tongue. But the beers kept flowing, bro. Oh yeah, I've been hearing the rounds about Pragmata. We've got our new surrogate daughter in the gaming world. Come on, man, just like to blaze it, you know. Leave him alone. He's a good man. Yeah, no, Diana's probably gonna join the ranks of all the other pseudo-daughters like Clementine and Ellie. Oh, that's right, I didn't check my fucking radio. Shit. Have your eyes become red, your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your skin nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. It actually is. It actually is. This is the year of the parent sim. They'll cast out the evil spirits, cleanse your body of the pernice. What the fuck? Well, let's go check out this number, I guess. Fuck, I didn't write that number down. Guys, if you suffer from short-term memory loss like I do, write shit down. I'm not gonna bother him. He's cool. But if I understand that radio broadcast well, it means subtly there's a chance that people who might have just been people might become visitors over time. Which is scary to think about. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's test ah, dang it. I can't. I have to either ask him the thing again or... Okay, good. Thank God. Yeah, what is it? I need to test you. I swear it's not because you... I swear it's not prejudice. Go on then, if it makes you feel better. Let's take a look at your hands. Yeah, my skin's bad there too. You're not gonna call what a visitor sign, are you? Yeah, he didn't have any dirt under his nails, so he's okay. I'm pretty sure one of these guys is a visitor, but I don't have the proof. Also, happy Family Day, everybody. I guess we go to bed. Okay. There's that knocking at the door. Let's take a look outside our windows. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking for somewhere to set up a base. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Alright. Open your door. Oh fuck, it's him. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. We interrupt this, Sorry, was helping with Nug. Slight achievement on my part, though. I 100% the main story of Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Nice. Congrats, buddy. Congrats, buddy. I don't know if you heard, but yesterday I finished Let's School, so as you can tell, we've moved on to new game. I've also been playing the ever-loving shit out of Tomodachi Life. Ha, and no, I will not be streaming that, because I'm afraid of Nintendo's employers. Anyways, it's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Now I have 3 DLCs to play, and yeah, I think I saw the completed games thing, lol. Hey, what's up? Is this man wearing a work shirt with no shirt underneath? What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. I don't want to let this guy in. Why so cheerful? Well, I was neck deep in debt. Everything was going downhill, you know. Flannel man, come on in. But now I don't owe a damn thing. With all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. Feels amazing. And what are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here, after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. So, you gonna let me in or what? I'm in. That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. You have no idea what a big day this is for me. You know, he's probably alright. So, we meet again. I've never met you once. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. Strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? You know, since this is our first on-stream playthrough, somewhere towards the beginning. Oh, damn it. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me. How shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. The cat will absolutely enter. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder of the deepest meaning of your divination. Looks like no one else is coming for the night. Alright. I don't suppose I actually did keep that number from that one radio thing. Oh, right, I can't do that right now. Anyway, bedtime. Loneliness and isolation. Feels bad, man. Bedtime. Smells like someone died tonight. Oh. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. Hold on, I'm doing the voice wrong. The news? FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors. Nothing the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. I'm Cody from... Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Anyways. Ow, that hurts my throat. Alright, this is our favorite tall guy. Oh, you're good. Welcome on in, Kells. You're just in time for me to do very bad acting. Anyway, yes, was there something you wanted? Everything okay? Why do you ask? I smell something on you. I'm gonna do this one. Do you have a fever? I'm not the one with a fever. It's the whole fucking planet. Everywhere you look, someone's dying, the glaciers are melting, the forests are ablaze, the world is burning. The planet is trying to shake us off like blood-bloated fleas. One day it'll succeed, you know? And don't think it'll be painless. Fuck off, please. I don't feel well. Okay. There's just something funny about this guy just like hunched over looking down at this guy. Oh, a 5 stream streak from Kells. Let's go. Ayo. We could be living so carefree right now. Why are you so sure they'll forget about your loan? You kidding me? Dude, it's the end of the world. What banks? What economy? Nobody gives a damn anymore. I've seen it firsthand. Usually when I miss a payment, I get those alerts, letters, threats, all that jazz. But not this time. Total silence. Bliss. What can they even do with a roster of debtors who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out new loans either. I already tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles of financial slavery is a win in itself. So, we getting this party started or what? You know what? I want to ask. You bet. I'm in such a good mood, just felt like talking. Oh, that's a good question. Then, why aren't you in your own place? Well, I was renting it out, still am technically, but nowadays money doesn't amount to much. You just wander around, break a window, grab what you need. What? You judging me? Why are you dodging the question? Yeah, oh my god, that's a face. Look, I'm not dodging it. I'm scared, okay? Scared to go back. I rented my place to a family of 2, helped me keep up with the mortgage payments. And well, I don't know if they're people anymore. Neighbors called a few times, said they're banging, screaming, people going in and out. But the other hand, these neighbors are panicky and old biddies. Drive me nuts. That's a word I haven't used ever. Still, what if they're right? Something about his face tells me I should investigate him. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down, right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I looked up, and far off, I see someone standing there. Watching like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing almost. Smiling. Just standing there. I damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared. Like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. I like him too. Alright, who's in the kitchen? Oh, there's the body. Oh, they got her. Oh no, they got her one money hungry bro. Oh no. Yeah, what is it? They label you a visitor just because of your skin? Of course, what do you expect? There's a full-on witch hunt going on. Anyone who doesn't look normal is fair game, and FEMA is judge, jury, and executioner. Makes me wonder, what if they are actually the ones behind all this? I mean, what if they made up the visitors themselves? Right then, wanted to pop in to briefly say hi. I hope you have fun, brother. Enjoy your stream. Love you, man. Love you too, buddy. You have a good night. And see you on Thursday if I don't see you then sooner. Let's see. And line from the top. I mean, what if they made up the visitors themselves? What do you think? Nah, I think the visitors are pretty real. You think it's true? If it's true, don't you think FEMA is acting strange? They say the visitors are a virus, but then why don't they ever explain how it spreads? Isn't that the first thing you do if you actually wanted to stop it? I don't know. Maybe they're after some kind of cure. But I've got this gut feeling, if I end up in one of those their quarantine zones, something awful's gonna happen to me. Well, something definitely awful happened to that guy. No one's in the storage room. Glad you're safe, buddy. Sup, dude? So, what did you do for work? For work? Pfft. Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living. You get me? Saw this movie, man, once. The main guy, straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. Like, I guess was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know. So, you living off your parents? You're a slacker? Say slacker. Ayo, chill. If you're jealous, then just say so, my dude. I get it. Not everyone starts life on easy mode. That's just the way it is. Dude, I totally just remembered. I still got one special Tootsie Roll left. Oh man, this is gonna be tubular. Bruh. My bad, dude. Dude, 420 was yesterday. I totally forgot to puff and pass. Peace and love, man. Take a regular roll up. I'm gonna just, like, chillax for a bit. Yeah. Oh, that's a rare achievement, apparently. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Alright, better check the radio before I do anything. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and wait, what? It's not coming? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there, in these. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Motherfuck. Okay. Right. First things first. This bro's getting tested. Go ahead. Not like I've got anything better to do. Let's look at your eyes, because they look bloodshot. Got a dark spot on my iris. Take a look. I mean, they're not bloodshot. It's weird, but... Cuckoo! Welcome on in, Dark Angel. How you doing? But live with it long enough, you stop noticing. We'll leave him alone for now. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. I want to investigate the people who are new. Ooh, excuse me. Actually, I think he was the only new guy, though, now that I think about it. Need to test you. I got... Okay. Here's the thing. He's gonna have bloodshot eyes because he smokes, right? Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna use both of my tests on him. Yo, I gotta tell you a story about that sometime. You'll lose your freaking mind. Sup, dude? Like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. Let's take a look at his hands. If they're dirty, we're shooting him. Whoa, whoa. Oh, he might have dirt under his nails. Like, one time I was super baked staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggled them, watched them move. Trippy stuff, man. Damn, you're hardcore. Wait, do you, like, feel like the gun is part of you now? That's wild, bro. Aw, man. I thought we were vibing. He was... Oh. He was actually a good guy. Whoops. Well, so far we're 1-1. I really harshed his mellow. I thought he was bad. I thought he was bad. He was a homie. He was a homie. I feel terrible, actually. Anyway, let's look out the windows and see scary shit. Oh, our neighbor's house is on fire. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? What your thoughts swirl in your head, and I'll get the door in a minute! And you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Oh, the pale, creepy man is standing on the streets, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. We'll just ignore that. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Oh, know where that went. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Probably. Alright, let's take a look at the door and see who's here. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effects on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Played a few years ago, New Year's. Maybe sometime. I've got some idea. I've got a game after this I'll be playing that'll be dispatched. Oh, hello there. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Ah, the coffin of Andy and Laylee. That's right, that's right. Something very bad is developing. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I see. We might play that sometime in the future. I've got a plan already for the next couple of games in mind, but I can see if we can find time for it in the future. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay, and? There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them, accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Come in. Oh, I can feel it. Such a dense, oppressive aura, a shadow. It's strong enough to poison the entire house. Doom! Doom? I see something. It's a rash guy. Does it ring any bells? We need to get rid of them, or the stars will align for disaster, you understand? I'll kick them out. Come in. Wonderful. To tell the truth, you're in possession of a rare metaphysical space and time here. There are powerful current and positive energies flowing through your house. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me. I'm scared. Oh. Hi. We gotta let the cat in. We gotta let the cat in. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass tests? You open or not? Come in. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Welcome back from Mats. Smells like someone died. Yep, I kinda figured. Good afternoon, you're watching the news! Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to the nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Prohibited. Can we get a retake? Oh, it's live? Shit. Please stay with your designated area. In addition, Kels, thank you for the gifted sub to Dark Angel. Appreciate it. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in that area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. Why did I suddenly become British? That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Okay. Alright, we got 2 things. Oh, basement. Interesting. Potatoes. I'm sure there's a purpose to this room later. Thank you. I tried to always make my accents interesting. Anyways. Also, happy Children's Day. Let's see, they took the one guy away. Who was in this? Oh! Kitty's here. What more you need? It was the very tall guy. You test me? Ha, yes, be sure of something. Armpits. Ha ha ha, stare, sniff, what else? Enjoy it. I just wanted your cat, that's all I ever needed. Okay, yeah, problem solved. Alright, let's talk to the little girl. Oh wait, hold on, I need to check one more person. Oh right, we kicked that one guy out, that's right. Kitty is right here. Hello, Kitty. Aww. Pet the cat. Gonna pick up the cat now. Okay, so there's something with the cat we can do later on. Thought we could take him into the basement, and I thought he had something to do with that. Grumpy Cat 2.0. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What's the point of digging when no one's buried the dead anymore? I don't really dig. Just keep an eye. Yeah, mostly. But after that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. I was real careful. No funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But nope, bones all where they should be. Corpses staying put. Nothing crawling out. Got me thinking. Maybe if it ain't the dead coming back, maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried, but weren't. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Well, what do you have for me, tarot girl? Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? Ha! What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say. Jupiter is in the 8th house. It's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Pickles and beer. Pickles and beer. That is what's in the fridge. How am I surviving? Okay. Let's... Well, we've got 2 tests left, and 3 people that we can do the testing on. I don't know if we can shoot anyone again today. I think if I recall correctly, I think the thing is, like, you can only do... you can only shoot someone once a day. Could be wrong on that, though. Let's see. I'll go ahead and test... Actually, no. He's been cool. I'm going to test both the girl and... Yeah. Let's test you. Oh, darling, I knew you were and she would resist. But let's do your test. I shall see right through you anyway. Let's see. Let's take a look at your eyes. No. Let's look at your teeth. Well, take a look. Oh, they're kind of perfect. Except for these back rows here. Our inner cosmos reflect in the eyes, not the teeth. What do you hope to find there? So I might be able to pull out my gun again. But I'm not going to. She seems cool. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let's take a look at your eyes. You gonna look inside my eyes? Will you see what I'm thinking about? In that case, I'll make sure to think really carefully. Don't worry. Green eyes. I want a drink. Leave alone. Okay. Hopefully they're all good. I'd like to believe we took care of all of the visitors, but we will see. Oh, right, the radio. Feeling lonely, anxious, got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now at 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Oh, sweet. Do. Hello, you reached Phone Roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello? I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about Phone Roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not the right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each one of them and see how they're doing. But when I got there, I couldn't reach them. Later I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days, when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much. Always supportive. Always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then, the cataclysm started. And there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. I'm not used to talking about myself. Don't be shy, I'm ready to listen. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. And one day I stopped being his son. Now all that's left of them is... Now all I have is this damn house. I'm sorry. It sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? I'm so lonely. Anyway. Okay. Bedtime. Oh boy, I sure hope no one dies tonight. Oh, you're looking at the ruins of the neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now, only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you know this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat. Probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Alright, let's see who's at the door. Good evening. Oh, dang it, they're gonna take a person. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory redo. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Oh, fuck you. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So, you still hold up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see all, but you. I know what waits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel a touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with this information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. Ayasana! Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kinda knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sorta lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger, and then... well, you know how it goes. Don't do Tessac, you must survive. Well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to your passenger?
I ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but he was a visitor. I kinda caught a glimpse in the rear view and saw those billboard white teeth, you know. Didn't think twice, just drove him to FEMA. Big mistake. They sort of wanted to haul me in along with whatever I'd brought them. So I bolted. Can't even go home now, you know. Those sneaky jerks are already waiting for me.
Come in.
Phew, thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up.
Uh, can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window here. Does your friend need help? Not anymore. When he did need it, no one did anything. Now he's dead. He might have lived if anybody gave a shit. Come in. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. Looks like no one is coming tonight. Kitty. No, I can't pet Kitty right now. Kitty's sleeping. It's okay. Bedtime.
Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crawls from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Ooh. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, word from our sponsors.
Also, that's not me. I have long hair now. You know, we'll start with the radio first thing this time. Oh, wait. The cat's not here. The cat must be in the basement. No, cat's not in the basement. Yes, a little known fact about me. In the past, I was a news broadcaster. That's not true at all. That is absolutely not true. I'm glad you're still alive. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. I'm not going to hand over a FEMA notice. Haven't been digging up any new graves, have you?
Me? Hell no. I ain't stupid. Look, I've been around the dead all my life. Used to be deaf didn't bother me. You die, they bury you. Done deal. Now, who's left to bury you? And even if someone does, how do you know you stay buried? I saw a grave I know I filled and it was empty. But I buried him myself. Now I'm thinking maybe my grave will be empty too. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Don't worry about me. I was just spooked, was all.
Careful when you say shit like that. Those are getting shot words. Hello, my fine fellow.
Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask.
Still think FEMA's coming after you?
Really hope not, you know. Yeah, I kinda messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should've known they'd try to snatch me too, you know. I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead,
and call. Structure of an apple. The overapple. The land of mushrooms and paper. Fear of mush, though it so enchants their meet. Only tears and parting's doom. Check her breathing. Why won't you responding? I wish to die. They hung up. This was not quite what you expected. Okay, so I have been told not to test anyone today. I want to mention this is meant to be a blind playthrough for the first time at the very least. But we will drink and then we will sleep. Bedtime. Oh, I didn't do the radio. Fuck. It's okay. First playthrough. Oh, right, I didn't check the windows too well. I'm already losing my rhythm. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a simple thought. Things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But seems no one is willing to let them in. I'm actually noticing no one's banging on the door. I'm sure someone's there. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Yeah, you know, everything being on fire kind of makes sense. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Oh, you expected me to do the weird voice right now? I don't see the person that was on here earlier. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. You know, that's canon. That is the canon lore. He's dead. Oh, that's right. I can't. I'm blind. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this first before I forget. This one's being... To get out of here. Someone please help. Kitty. Is there somewhere special I can put you? Okay, I see. You're standing by the basement, though. Anything important going on here? This basement is going to be important at some point, I can just tell. But I can't click on anything right now. I guess past me died. Did you die? Sadly, yes, but I lived. I could use some rest. How did he die? I can't. It's just too much. I've run out of tears. I have no tears left to cry. But that's wrong. All wrong. I can't stop crying. He needs to be buried. No. No, 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 no. I'm not ready. They only just gave him back to me. And you expect us to part ways again already? I can't. I won't send him down into the cold-hearted earth. Depressing. Okay, so this playthrough is already going on longer than my off-screen playthrough did. Want a reading? What is this next step? It's choosing yourself. Do you smell that? It's the putrid stench of your long-dead dreams. It's time to revive them. When I was at my lowest, without light or meaning, my mentor told me one thing. You're not listening to your own ocean. I laughed it off at first, but then I closed my eyes and heard it, like it had always been there. You can hear it too. But first, the question finds itself in need of an answer. Are you ready to become one with yourself? Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Where do you think these visitors come from? You ever notice the way they look so damn familiar? They don't look like a person, but like the memory of a person. I got a theory. You sure you want to hear it? Alright, here goes. Maybe the visitors ain't the dead. Maybe there's thoughts. The ones we don't bury. Fears, regrets, feelings you never let go. They pile up, and when it's too quiet in the dirt, they crawl out. You're not looking for flesh, looking for attention. The more you're scared, the closer they get, because you remember them, and anything remembered wants to be alive. Hello, my fellow man. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. How long have you been driving a cab? Yeah, I've been at it a while, you know. These days I ain't working for no firm, and I'm my own boss. FEMA don't exactly let civilians come around here free. But this mess'll end someday, right? And money's always good to have. Folks pay real good for risky rides. And driving nights kinda brings back memories from when I was a kid. You know, I became a cabbie because of my pops. Wanted to drive in his tracks if you get me. I don't want to end up on the side of the road. Nobody giving a damn. Like my old man. Just hoping my luck hasn't run out yet. Alright. Once again, I've been told I have to drink. I'm to assume this, because we start with 8 beers, I'm guessing it's 8 days. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna lie, I expected that we'd have... Let's see. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But if there's any place left to hide from all of this, any place in the world... On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills
Not for defense, but for sport. Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did the FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Oh hey, somebody's here. Nice. I'm so wired right now, but Energeca just ain't hitting it like it used to. Could use a recharge. Where are you headed? Charged up like that? Somewhere far away. Can't stay in one place. A storm is coming. I'm kind of curious to see how people face it. I'll keep moving until I fry, or until the visitors gobble me up, whichever comes first. Not going to try and get to safety? What do you mean? The further I go, the more chance I have of finding a solution. You don't get it, huh? Who knows? Maybe you've got humanity's last hope stashed somewhere in your house. If I'd stayed in my apartment, I'd never have found out. I'd just die. Alone. Screw that. And are you running from something? You're not listening. I already told you. I'm just observing the way people survive. Seen a few interesting spots, but mostly it's just the same thing over and over. People panic, they either don't open up or shoot at everything that moves. Not the smartest of strategies, honestly. Anyway, I'm getting tired of standing on your doorstep. If you let me in, I'll tell you what I've seen. Come in. Aw, sweet. So you want to tell me what's going on around here, do you? I'll chip in. I've got stories of my own. We'll chat. Oh boy. Fancy letting me in, mate? Why are you walking around in just underwear? Ain't it obvious? Hotter than hell's asshole out here. No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something. Bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking out that gate is peel all that junk off. Now I'm beating ass. Or breathing these... beating ass. And what the hell are you doing at my place? Why didn't you stay in jail? Hold on, a drink break. Good drink break. And what the hell are you doing at my place? Ain't got nowhere to go, mate. No cash, old lady hitched up with some other clown, and I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Then I peeped the spot, clean quiet off the map, out in the sticks of no punks snooping around. Solid place. Anyway, enough jawing. You gonna let me crash here, mate? Come in. Smart choice, mate. Hey. Can you just let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun. While putting out forest fires. Because only I can prevent forest fires. That's what Smokey used to tell me. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Yes, no, the sun is an SCP. This is from When Day Breaks, actually. That's not. I don't know. I think it's its own lore. Why aren't you at the hospital? A hospital? There's no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Come on in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I know my SCPs. Although I gotta check up with them. It's been a hot minute since I last played. Smells like someone died tonight. Oh, well, someone we let in's bad. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. Ha, you thought I died, bitches? Nah, I'm still alive. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came back under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals are also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Serum inundans, serumen inundans, serumen inundans. Up next, special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Oh god. Oh fuck, who was in this room? Oh no, the cabbie! The cabbie died! Bro. Cheese slap. Third, welcome on in. This man is not squatting in my living room right now. He is not power squatting in my living room right now. We'll talk to him later. Good question. Why is he green? Is he the son of the Jolly Green Giant? Questions for later. He aura farming in my living room, bro. This man is just British Dale Gribble. And I'm just assuming he's British. He says mate. So he's either British or Australian. I forget if someone was in here. Oh, that's right. You're in here. Good. Okay. It's important for anything that's like serious to have some form of levity. At least that's always been my take. So my guess it's either him, or him as the visitor. One of these three is a visitor. Also, radio. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Title drop. So I'm just realizing now the playthrough is going on a lot longer than my last playthrough did. So I don't know if we'll actually be able to do more than one playthrough a day if we're doing all the endings. We'll kind of play things by ear. I'm sure some endings will be much faster to get than the others. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to take a brief break.
since I haven't taken a break in a hot minute, and I will be back. Let's see, what's a good place to take a break in? How about the kitchen? Is there a toaster in the kitchen? That's something I haven't tested. Oh. This isn't my house. There's no kitchen. There's no toaster in this kitchen. You know what? You don't get a toaster, but you get you get Australian Dale Gribble. So enjoy that while I take a break. Okay, we are back. So I think what we're gonna do here, because we're already, my intention was to give each playthrough 2 hours, but this one's already going longer than 2 hours, so I think we'll just do the one playthrough today, and then we'll start doing playthroughs using guides in subsequent streams. But we're gonna finish this playthrough off today, so let's go. Let's see, we haven't talked to anybody yet, so let's start from closest room to farthest. This guy's probably the This is probably the guy. It's so goddamn hot. Do. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. I did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. If not, it's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all. Alright, let's talk to the squatty man. Well, that's it. Run out of steam. So, what are those stories you were talking about? Yeah, those. How about that we trade tales? Want to share something first? Let's see. Right. Anyway, so I'm minding my own, slurping on my trusty Energeca. Man, I love that stuff. You've got no idea. It's just mind-blowing. The aftertaste sticks around all day. Too bad they don't sell it anywhere. So... Oh yeah, where was I? So I'm sitting there, right, place is half empty, music blasting in my ears. And then I hear someone yelling loud enough to get through my headphones. It might be it. You honestly might be right. It might be because of that energy drink he's drinking that his skin's green. Right in the middle of a real bop too, and I don't like getting distracted from my tunes, you know? Like, when you're deep in the sound, and the world kind of fades out. The fuck? Alright. So, I yank my headphones out and see this tall-ass guy yelling at some poor sap. Don't know what they were arguing about, but he could barely string two words together. Drunk as a skunk. Beanpole screams, then straight up slaps down the other dude. He goes down like a sack of potatoes, but Lofty ain't done yet. He climbs onto the bar, wobbling like jelly, head's basically hitting the ceiling. Then he yells something like, "You're all scum." I knew shit was about to hit the fan, and I did not want to be there when it went. When it did. That's they've typing error. So I scarpered. Then what? Nothing. Things just kind of feel kind of off. Wherever I go, someone always kicks the hornet's nest. Feels like if I stay anywhere more than a couple days, that's it. Fight, death, coffin, grave, usually in that order. Hope things are different here. I know who he's talking about. So there was a character here earlier, the really tall guy in the dress shirt, and that was absolutely him that he was talking about. Too bad that guy didn't survive to meet this guy. Would have been interesting. Alright. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Where do you think these visitors come from? Oh. Did I talk to him already today, or have we reached the end of this guy's conversation, like, line of questions? I have a feeling that he might be the visitor. Like, I have a pretty good feeling that he might be. I think, I don't know. We'll kind of be testing him in a little bit. But let's talk to her. I know for a fact she's not a visitor, so she's safe. Want a reading? Who was your mentor? A great woman. She was like a lighthouse in a storm, a beacon that taught me to see the essence of all things. I'll never forget her words. People only die because they do not learn to breathe their inner light. She opened my eyes. Suddenly I saw that I could guide people along their own unique paths. But well, She was afraid to go further. She could never see herself at the center of things, and that is where it's most important to be. If you're not the center of your own universe, who is? You understand, don't you? All square, Bunky? If you did time, where are your tattoos? Mate, just 'cause I ain't inked up don't mean I ain't done time. Don't judge a book by its cover. Simple. Sure, I've been in my fair share of trouble, but I never killed a man. Don't take this the wrong way, mate, but I gotta ask, how you calling the shots here? What about it? I got a feeling you're letting just about anyone in here. Bums, creeps. That's bad business. I've been around. I know how it goes. It's trouble, mate. Say you let some old geezer in and he goes and keels over on your couch. Then what? They'll pin it on you. His death on your hands. Get it? Or says it's a woman. Some guy knocks her up. Then what? You gonna take care of the rugrat? You want that mess, eh? Bottom line, mate. Real men only. Me, you, we can pull our weight. You're saying I should just turn away the elderly women and kids? You're a sharp one, mate. No need for 'em. Since when did you become an expert? The day you got out? Loud and clear, mate. I'll stay out of it. Didn't mean to get your back up. Your place, your rules. Only thing's bothering me. Why the hell everyone's still wearing clothes? So I don't think he's a visitor, but I do think he just has some questionable morals. Now, we do have FEMA tickets we could give him if he really started to be a problem, but I'm gonna wait until he actually starts doing shit. Anyway, let's talk to the girl with the dead body. I could use some rest. What do you remember about him? We were over at our friend's place one day. We were much younger then. We were all hanging out, drinking. He was usually pretty moody. He didn't talk much at get-togethers like that. Well, we'd been drinking a lot that day. Oh, well, okay, so to answer your questions, third, I don't know why he's in his skitties, as you say. And the dead body's, I'm guessing, her husband, and she's refusing to let him go. Well, we've been drinking a lot that day. One moment, he was his usual silent self, then all of a sudden he said, "Give me a guitar. I'm gonna sing something." And he played oh so beautifully. And he played oh so beautifully. I loved it. Our friends started requesting other songs for him to play. He just sat there for a moment and then he got up and said he had to go. He knocked over a glass, tried to catch it, dropped the guitar. I found out later that he'd only learned that one single song to impress me. I still have a photo of us from that night. Aww. Is that her knee? What is that? I'm guessing it's her knee. The photo doesn't really do a great job at... It's part of her body. We know that much. It's seen better days just like us. Now you can... Watch it be your dick. Watch it be... I'm kidding. Now you can't play for me anymore. You sung me your last song. See the widow's photo from the before times. Okay. Right. I think this guy in here is the anomaly. He makes the most sense to me. So I want to test you. Sure, pal.
I've nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames. Let's take a photo. Sure, whatever. You only get a charred corpse, though. That's how it always is. How'd it turn out? Okay, we'll test his ears, too. You won't find much check. They're jarred down to the cartilage. Yeah, no, they're pretty charred. I'ma kill him. So that's what my life's amounted to. Nope, we fucked up. He was not the guy. 2 for 2. We've killed 2 imposters and we've killed 2 people. Let's go, keeping it balanced. He was gonna die in a week anyway. Well, it's not fine, but okay. We're gonna test him. Alright, mate, say the word and I'll show you what you want to see. I did do the radio at the beginning, I think I remember that. What do we check with this guy? We'll do photo. Oh. I'm pretty sure this guy bad. Oh. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell if you're right or wrong. It's the fact that he did not get put trash bag. I noticed that the people get put in trash bags. The other guys don't. So I'm assuming he was the bad guy. Hard to say. Can't tell. It might actually be... Oh my god, it might actually be the other guy. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna know tonight. Yeah, that one's a bit 50-50. Oh, hold on. We didn't check our windows. We gotta check our windows first. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the streets. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. And so as their house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small group carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Doggies, yay. Okay, let's see who's here. Hello. Oh, great. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say that when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. Fine if it helps. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. And we'll handle the visitors. I saw the girl get taken. Oh boy, this guy. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. Yeah, I couldn't see who the other was. I think the FEMA agent was blocking who the other guy was. If I had to hazard a guess, it was probably the Gravedigger, which means that we're probably actually left with the only alternate left. Or, not alternate. Different series. We're probably left with the Visitor. If I did not get the Visitor during the last culling we did. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. The Witch Lady, that's right. Okay, so we're not alone. We still have the Witch Lady. And if a Witch Lady dies tomorrow, we know who the alternate, god dang, not the alternate, the Visitor is. Death have come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighbors dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single 2 from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Let's see. Oh boy. This guy can be tricky to deal with. So, I did a playthrough off-screen long time ago. I will tell you guys, this guy ruined my run. I cannot remember how we got to that point, but we're going to try and be careful with him this time. I'm pretty sure I picked this option last time I played. FEMA's been taking people. No clue if they're coming back. They know what they're doing. They got their ways of spotting visitors' signs. Why would you bring them up? Suspicious. Oh, well, fuck. I've got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. You piqued my interest. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me, let me tell you. Might I hop... shit. Might I pop in and rest a minute? What? You choose to walk all the way over here specifically? No, no, no. I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose. As it was always meant to be, I assume. I don't follow. Do you need something? What does anyone need, dearie? A roof over my head? To share a story or two? To lie down and close my eyes peacefully? And air to breathe, I suppose? I don't need it for much. It's just really boring living all by my... well... excuse me. Boring living all by one's lonesome is all. Coming? Thank you, dearie. I can tell you'll be a very entertaining host, and maybe I'll finally find out what's been going on around here. No one else is coming. Alright. Kitty. I hope no one dies tonight. Oh, someone died. God damn it. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agents have made the following decisions. I've been going for a hot minute, so my voice is kind of feathering out, so I'm probably going to start easing up on the accent a little bit. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing the conditions comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and event reports the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Alright. Radio? As close to the vermin's... I don't have much food left. My pot has restored. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We need it. We really need it. Okay. Hello, lady. Oh, dearie me, I'm getting old. Where are you from? City born, I am, dearie. Had me a little hut and high-rise. Now, no wee cottage in the country, no crumbly old husbands or grandbabies to speak of. So I'd sit myself down on a bench most days, could feel a bit of the life there, you see, and all the things I'd hear. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. How can you feel life when everybody around is dropping like blooming flies? Step into the stairwell and there's always some poor soul lying there, covered with white cloth. Heavens, if it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than keep watching such sorrow. So off I popped, toddled off looking for a place where there's still stories to hear, laugh to feel, and looky here, fate's led me straight to you, dearie. Now I'm no churchgoer, but in times like these, well, feels like heaven itself guiding my step. What a sweet old lady. Okay, so none of you can die. Good to know. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. We know the conversation has ended with this guy. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we've found the path to her. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answers was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. That's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her. Death. How long will you stay? Worry not, Homer. We won't be in any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay. It was the lady. It was the lady who got killed. Okay, I don't know what to make of this then. I liked her too. Honestly, I really liked her too. So, here's what I'm kind of thinking at this point. There's 3 of these guys and this guy. I'm pretty sure I trust this guy completely at this point. I think. Oh, we should probably check basement. Yeah, good point. It has been a hot minute since we checked the basement. See if any sort of big story development has occurred down here. I'm surprised we haven't buried people down here. That guy... So I guess they took the one guy. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking too. So, unless people can eventually turn into visitors, this guy is not the visitor. Which I kind of heard different things that maybe they can turn into visitors, but I'm not sure. My assumption is that these 3 guys here are not visitors. Like, they can't be in order for us to complete the goal that we've been assigned. Yeah, let's do that. Hello, dearie. It's time to check your gums. Well, her teeth are normal. Okay, we didn't get her on that. Check her eyes. Oh, they're bloodshot. We got it. We got it. It was her. Oh, that means the one guy wasn't the... Fuck. Okay. I mean, we have 3 people with us right now.
We could guarantee the safety of this house by killing this guy here too. You know what? Hold on. Let's take a photo. That's very weird. Okay, here's the issue though. If I let this guy live, and he's the imposter, someone on the other side's gonna die. But if I kill him, even if he's not the imposter, it's guaranteed safety. But we lose a person in the house. You know what? Listen, he's been here so long now, I refuse to believe he's just gonna randomly turn into a visitor at this time. We need him. And maybe that's what ends up fucking this run up, but it's okay. After this playthrough, I'll be using a guide in the future for the rest of the runs. So with all of that said, I think it's bedtime. Oh. Oh boy. That is not good. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Yep, at least the kitty is okay. Let's check the windows real quick. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. Hears snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Yeah, no, I'm worried about that guy. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Poor doggies. Two female officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they finally got around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder.
Howdy. Y'all home? Who are you? Me and my brood used to live just a couple blocks down from here. Them yellow fellas kicked us all out the building, but never took us nowhere. No help. Where are we supposed to go? Where are we supposed to do? Folks ran every which way after that. I came here trying to survive. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out on their heinies, grabbed a few of them up too, told theirs to get like nothing happened. Come in. Oh, bless your heart, just don't go open up for any of them yellows that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. She's not wrong. You're there, yes? The feeling is worse now. Strange. Is it because of all this destruction? Do you need some help? I've already got all of the help I need. I feel weaker. My sight can't reach as far as it did before. It's probably not you or her. This happened once before at the very beginning. Everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky. I never understand what you're saying. Goodness, I do not wish to scare you, simply thinking aloud. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear. Now it's like fog. You have a basement, yes? Something's there, beneath the soil, though I can't quite see what. Do I need it? Goodness, I can't think clearly. Though in the soil I see one more thing. Don't jump. Not yet. I should rest. Okay, I think it's... Wait, don't jump, not yet. I've heard about you. Most people stay the hell away from your place. Those who come here are either desperate or stupid. But you have my respect. Thanks. No, really. Most folks have given up. Too weak to keep living. I don't know where the others went. I think that what just happened is some sort of entity came in and broke down the doors. I don't know for sure, though. Braver ones put gun to their head, the others just rot, one day at a time. But you're not one of them. You won't go down without a fight. Are you desperate too? What? Oh, you want to know why I came here. Ha, who knows, maybe I'm crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. But I'm definitely not desperate. Mankind has survived worse before. Why should we give up now? Come in. Great. You know, I'm honored to be here now when our lives are falling apart. Let's talk sometime. Oh, no one's coming. Oh, finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eye? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. For who dwells on what the mind bursts when it breaks? It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd have done the same. You being the Pale Man? You really think a Pale Man is all it would take for me to rip my eyes from their sockets? No, oh no, there's something far worse out there. Bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the sin of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Come in. Thank you. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Damn, will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? Well, for this first run, we're doing a let everyone in run. Oh no, I mean, like any other time, I'd be a lot more cautious. No one's left. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. The investigation into attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, reporting the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Okay. No, people are here. Gonna smoke a cigarette. Also, hell yeah, indeed. Proud of you, baby. Alright, let's go around and do our usual talks, but before that, radio time! To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. Ominous. Nothing comes easy, nothing at all. You've had it rough, huh? I guess anyone who's ever had it easy is dead by now. When money stopped making you king of the world, the soft hands couldn't handle it. But when you've got no spine, it's easy to end up a victim to a rapist, an opportunist, or just some lunatic. You've seen it too, right? People are turning into animals, but not us. We don't stoop to their level. We can fight back and let others survive. We are the ones who want to live. The filth, the cowards, the ones who've given up, they'll get filtered out by this world. Yeah, it sounds radical, but that's how things are. We can't fix it. All we can do is try to keep what's left of our humanity. I hope this place can help with that. Oh, darling, please don't let nobody in. Why did FEMA evict you? Why didn't they talk to you? Hell if I know, darling. Those fellas in suits, can't get no read on them. Always marching around, barking orders. Who do they reckon they are, anywho? But they don't know jack, just acting all high and mighty. Say, they've been knocking on y'all door too, yes. Dagnabbit, I'd have ripped them suits off and boot them straight into their own pens. Let them see what it's like down here among the real folk. Real. So dark. So tell me, what did you see? You don't want to know, trust me. It's a mercy not to. I thought I could stop seeing.
be free of that thing, but carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. Okay. I could trust that this batch of people is absolutely good. I don't see necessarily any exact reason to think any of them are not. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Yeah, I'm gonna use the energy we got from the one thing to keep digging. Okay. Yep, you can't test the eyes for sure. Bedtime. Alright, let's look out the windows. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. He might be bad. Cultists pile fireworks into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. Until then, how many innocent lives will be lost in their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in a quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world's about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What's it going to take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors, or we never meet again. Good. I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. Oh, I liked her. That's all. Have a nice night. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance from us? Goodbye. I'm back. Tried to find someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, a little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck his wife. His house burned down. Haven't seen him since. Show me you're not the one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Show teeth. A bit wider. Come on, don't shit yourself. Clear. Shame, really. Fine, you live. For now. But I see something even slightly off about you. I'm
putting one right between your eyes. Shit, I don't have time for this. Got something to check up on. Later. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. That means I think we're down to one person. And it's of course the crazy one. Oh boy. I don't know if we live. Oh, we lived. Drink break. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. He really does look like college me. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline at 000-451. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign, fungal growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on conditions at the polls. Oh, radio. If they'd made this, it wouldn't have come. Well, we know there's no one left. So dark. So, is it better not having eyes? Hard to say. I know I'll never see that thing again, even if something killed me. I won't know what it was. Strange. I don't know what your home looks like. It's hard to navigate. My sockets would ache if not for the meds. But at least I won't have to see that horror ever again. I will adjust. Yet knowing what I saw, it's etched into my very being. I will carry it until the end of time. Okay, I trust this guy. I think he's totally fine. So I'm gonna keep digging. Oh. Oh. Huh? Who's there? Thought I heard something, I think. What are you doing under my house? What? Speak up. My ears are full of dust and soot. I can't hear a damn thing. We're under your house. Well, let's hope it doesn't fall on our heads. Why are you down here? Me and the boys figured we'd dig some tunnels to hide from the heat. We barely even started to dig, and look, we found a whole underground network. There used to be even more of them. Some collapsed recently. These tunnels go deep, real deep. No clue where they end. But forget that, because we found something else. What is it? Something else? Is something interesting? There's a hole. Something going on near it. Near it too. A real quiet hum, and it never stops. Animals go silent near it. Compasses go nuts. Flashlights can't cut through the dark. One of our guys went in. I stayed up here just in case he needs a hand. Listen, if you're thinking about coming down here, steer clear of that hole. We tried digging near it, and it nearly brought the whole place down on our heads. Let's see, they're sealed.
I'm just realizing we have the ability to run. That means there's a very strong chance something very much could be down here. Like, there's a very strong likelihood there's going to be some form of chase sequence. But as of right now, there's not really anywhere for us to go down there right now. We might be able to do more digging over time, but that's all we can do for today. Bedtime. Alright. Oh, window. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled, scared perhaps. What if they ran from, not from FEMA, but something worse? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When the kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Oh boy. Burning houses ablaze bright. Screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Hello, you have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. In the city, everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. What's so beautiful about this place? The silence, the emptiness. It's so still out here. I shiver, even caught in the frantic city's heat. A feverish trapped, the streets no longer cool as the night falls. I'd be a shiver either way, alas, it's the rot you see. Each morning I wake, I lie, and wonder if I'll live to see the next day. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. I don't belong in the panic, where life struggles against the current. Should we cut off your arm? Do you think that will help alleviate the sepsis? No, I do not need such kindness. Somehow I feel the inevitable is accepted readily here. That's why I came. Here I will pass into the emerge with that final unknowable world, and I will go gently. Come in. It truly is quieter here than any place I've been. Okay, we won't shoot this dying guy. I do not yet know if you see beauty as I do, but tell me, the bodies, do you cast them away into the great night? Keep mine when the time comes. They told me hold on, I gotta get in character. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end, either by our hands or your own. What do you mean? I'm just telling you what I was told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer. It's breathing down your necks already. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something.
But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of a feud that didn't belong. Why so tense? Clinging to life like that. What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes? Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Hey, can you let me in, please? Looking for shelter? Yes, please. Just let me in, if that's alright. I used to live in the college dorm, but I had to leave. Why? FEMA. They started rounding people up, and I really don't want to end up in a quarantine zone. Come in. Thank you so much. Here, I've got the cigarettes. It's not much, but I hope it helps. Oh God. Hello? Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Is your friend sick? She's my sister. She's depressed. She can't walk or bathe on her own. Sometimes even getting out of bed is a challenge for her. But it's okay. She'll get better someday. Right, sister? She's not really in the mood to talk right now, but she finds the strength to speak up sometimes. What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things will get easier from here on out. Come in. Thank you. Help me bring her in. I think our parents have worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while we're here. Really? Gun guy's not showing up. I half expected him to. Bedtime. I bet someone's dead. Yep, someone died. Breaking news! Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing. The disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. What if it's Blind Crazy Girl? Hard to say. Here's the thing, there wasn't really anyone for her to kill. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the cities continue to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives, and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Well, that's not going to help with Blind Girl. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have questions about identifying the visitors, call the hotline 000-451. End of broadcast. Okay. Let's do the radio first. Okay, gonna hit this button here. Here we go. New directive code AK. Entre Badu Rapi Inarad. Instead.
Code 451 is built in to fit the subject. Oh yeah, no. Anchor Me is gonna get attacked in a media station attack. Okay, let's take a look-see. That's the college guy, and that's the guy in the tie. There's the two sisters. I think you might be right. Yep, nope, she was good. She was the good one. Welp. Oh boy, this is gonna be tricky. If it's the sisters, I feel like it would have to be both of them. Okay. Yeah, I think it might be the sisters. My only concern is if FEMA comes by. Okay, here's what we'll do. First, we'll check both sisters. I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's also very, very heavy. And it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. Eh? I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. Okay, actually, hold up. I'm gonna big brain this real quick. Or at least I'm gonna try to big brain this real quick. I have a feeling it couldn't be the sisters because it's either a case of both of them would be visitors or both of them would be good. I don't see a case where there'd be one a visitor and one not a visitor. Because there was only one body that ended up dead. So I'm actually going to rule out the sisters entirely by that logic for now. Instead, I'm going to test both of these guys. We're going to start with the weird college guy, because look at this face. Damn, this whole thing's so messed up. You used to live in a dorm, right? Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but I'm not from around here. Came to study, then everything went to hell. At first they locked us in the dorms, afraid the virus would spread, and then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already getting worried, but when I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones, I wasn't just going to sit there and wait for them to draw me away. So I climbed out the window and ran. Grabbed my jacket and took off. Had no place to go, though. That's how I ended up at your door. Just the jacket? Yeah, it's my favorite jacket. And don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of the few things I have left from my brother. Okay. Need to test you. Oh, man. If I really am a visitor, don't tell me. Just shoot, alright? Yeah, he's got no real... Yeah, his story is kind of off, isn't it? Let's look at his eyes. The eye movement is not rapid. Like, it's moving, but it's not moving super fast. And his eyes aren't bloodshot, so it's not really enough to shoot him on. Alright, let's look at this guy. A sonnet of silence. How's your hand? Though it beats, it is barren of feeling, no warmth remains, only the dolorous ache, the spectral chill. But such, alas, is to be expected, for I wish to delay the most exquisite moment. There was a girl I once adored. I cherished our time. Silent we sat, yet I understood her fully. Then it suddenly dawned on me. I deceived myself. I never truly knew her, perhaps I merely wished to believe I did. Yet I hope that one day we may love, with a love that is more than love. Love you, love with love. Alright, I need to test you. I'm gonna do eyes again. Even the memory of her eyes unsettles me so. Forgive me. You wish to see my own. They're bloodshot. He's bad. And that eye movement's rapid. Well, okay, you're gonna die. Yep, it was him. Problem solved. That's how you do it. Oh boy, that's going to be problematic. That's not good. Okay, now we're all nice and cleaned up. Let's see, is there anything else I need to do? Yeah, I have a feeling if it's either they're both gonna be visitors or they're not gonna be visitors. I don't think it would be one visitor and one not. So we're gonna call it a day. Nothing remains of the burned bodies. Only a strange shapeless mass. It looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted the flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Oh, we forgot to pet the kitty. Dang it. FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultist deaths. Faces frozen in terror and agony, as if they saw something horrible before dying. I feel like a jump scare suddenly happened and I didn't notice it. Because I got an achievement for that jump scare. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. Well, let's go say hi to the madman. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is. How are you holding up?
Same as always. I even told my brother, man up, look out for your family. And what did he do? Folded like a total pussy. Now his fucking family's either buried or in fucking pieces. How do you think the world ended up in this whole mess to begin with? It's because of cowards like him. Saw a family not long ago. Stocky dad, held it together, even with the visitors screaming at the windows. We know where the girl is due. Got his family out of the back door, ran off in the woods. I put down the freaks, but they never came back. Thought they were done for, but days later they found me. First one though, through the trees, his daughter, shotgun in hand. Eyes wild but alive, that's what I respect, nothing like my brother. If he'd died sooner, his family might have made it. Oh. Thank you for following, Tux. Welcome on in. For the very first time, how are ya? Anyway, that's enough story time. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Alright. I did clean up my armpits, so I think we should be good. Are you fucking kidding me? If something's growing there, I better not find out. Fuck off. I'm not sniffing your pits. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I just let people in. Excuse me, did you just say just let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share. Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll sell this properly later, with a full legal contract. Come in. Thank you, homeowner. We can discuss the rental terms in full detail later. What? I've forgotten your face. Oh, hey, buddy. You look like shit. My vision's fading. I barely see anything now. Has she left me? You look bad. She kept me going all this time. And now she's just going to take it all back. What was the point? Who are you talking about? I don't even remember anymore. One word repeats in my mind. Jump, jump, jump. I don't know if it's a message meant for me or you. I'm lost. Divine my fortune again, would you? Perhaps it'll help. 10th page. Are you screamed out like the pyres of Rowan? I don't have the strength to keep reading. I think I'll be going now. Goodbye. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone like that in here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors come from. Come in? Thanks. There aren't many people left today who actually hears folks out. People like you are the ones who'll make it through this nightmare. Because you and I, we're mortal. Damn, that guy's cool. Why
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome on in for the first time. Oh, someone died. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. In addition, one moment. Just in from FEMA. Fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors, await further instructions, and stay inside. End of broadcast. Okay. Let's do our daily radio. This is 18.8. We couldn't the sub has left the city perimeter. Immediate backup requested. We need backup. Now, we cannot contain the subject alone. I think they're talking about our pale man friend. Alright, the sisters are fine. Oh, I'm trying to remember who was here. Oh. Oh. Okay, so that's all the people we got left. Pet the cat. Meow meow. Right, it was college guy that got killed. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah, college guy was the guy we shot, and lover guy, or no, lover guy is who we shot. College guy was the good guy. That means that one of these guys did it. We can already rule out the sister, so it's one of those two. But here's the thing, though. Let's see. I should probably check my eyes. My eyes are good. So, if that guy comes back, we'll use our eyes. But here's the thing, though. We got a message from our one friend, who is probably dead now, just last night, about having to jump somewhere. There's only one place I can think of that we can jump into. But before that, let's go talk to everybody one last time. This is the end. Bright and cheery as ever, I see. Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the sun? That it's exploding? I only found out tonight. So, this is the end. Not even the slightest trace of our existence will remain. It's just interesting to think about. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. What are you going to do next? Good question. My husband should be coming for us soon. I hope he can find us a safe place to stay. Somewhere we can't wait out the visitor's attack in the sun's heat. He said places like that exist, and he also said the sun isn't exploding. That's if it was... we'd all be wiped out in less than 10 minutes. I think he's right. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said we were immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I'd recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I've seen, you'd understand.
Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure. I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets for us. But I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will. Because we never truly die. You know, he does sound kind of sus. He does sound kind of sus, but he's kind of cool though. This guy though, what a world. What now? Isn't it obvious? We've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement. Is that really so important right now? I'd also appreciate if you addressed me correctly with the appropriate respect. Sir will do just fine. Honestly, manners these days. I think it's him. I think he's the visitor. Whatever you say. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You could at least pretend to be cooperative. Okay. So I'm gonna go jump in the hole, but we're gonna see if we can figure out who this visitor is before I do it. What a world. I need to test you. Been watching TV, have we? Bought into that whole visitors thing, have we? Fine, do your test, but I know my rights. How do we want to do this test? Eyes have been reliable. I guarantee you this guy's gonna have perfect teeth. Let's do it. Maybe you'd like to see if there's any leftovers you can scavenge while you're in there? Oh, they're perfect. Shoot this man on sight. Why not? You've already broken every law. Might as well add brush tooth murder to the list. Shoot him. Wait, you're not actually going to pull the trigger, are you? That's a criminal offense. No, stop. It's against the law. No! Oh. Oh, he was good, actually. No, he just had his priorities all wrong. It's an apocalypse. Who cares about rental agreements? No. All right. Well, so by the fact that everyone else is dead, I want to test you. Let me check your eyes. Yeah, he's got rapid eye movement. He doesn't have the red eyes, but they're rapid. Time to shoot. We're about to find out if he's immortal. Okay, I don't know what to make of this, because it didn't give us the thing. I don't know what to make of that. Maybe he is immortal. I bet you if we stuck around long enough to see, we'd see he was immortal. But what we're doing right now is we're going to jump in a hole. It's a mystery to find out for another day. Because I intend to go back and get all of the endings on stream. So, oh hey, it's the guy. How you doing, buddy? I think he's dead. Ooh. Oh, it's death. If only those frozen hands could love me. Could you ever manage that? Congratulations. You emerge into an odd space. A hallway stretches before you with a desk at the end. Where am I? In these sorrowful lands, everything is geared for winter. Thick walls, thick coats, thick dreams. How lovely that this long night is coming to an end. Daylight is near. Shall I keep hold of your shadow? I can see you want me to. You have no reason to fear. There's nothing left to be afraid of. The road twisted into a slippery knot, then broke apart. Am I dead? Is this the end? Am I dead? What does it truly mean to be dead? Maybe you simply fell asleep and we have found each other within a dream. We are alike in that way. I am the unwanted sibling, the outcast in the family of humanity. I'm gonna head off for the night. Come on, have a great night. Have a good night, Kels. Have a good sleep. Love your face. What do I do now? Is there nothing else? Of course. This tiny kingdom has swallowed so much sleep. Where do you want to go? To those whose eyes carved marks into your heart. No, you don't want to see them. You're tired. I know where you need to go. To where motive mirrors and plentifully set to land a sense of abundance. Ooh, pretty. That's what you wanted, where you are meant to be. Yet these short roads will soon stretch strangely wide. Long, dusty, and strewn with compromises. Enjoy. I'm expecting a jump scare. Will I be stuck here forever? Is anyone coming? Is anyone here? Day and night mean nothing here. I don't know how long I've been here, but now I feel calm, so very calm. It's so very still. There's nothing more to hinder you here. I hear no footsteps, no voices. I feel nothing. I don't remember how I got here. I don't know how to leave. But I don't really want to. I just hope this lasts a little longer. I wonder what it all meant. Why was I allowed in? Will someone come for me? I wish I could meet them again. But that can wait. I'm tired. I'll just rest a while. Ooh, well, there you have it. We got our first ending from the many endings that you can get in this game. Let's see. 2, 3, 4,
There's about 10 enemies, if I'm not mistaken, and I think we just got one of them. I do want to do the remaining endings on stream. I imagine some endings will be much quicker, others might take about this much time. I don't know if, like, what I might do is I might just, like, if we've already talked to a character already, we might just kind of rush through that dialogue in future streams. We'll figure it out. But I had fun. This was a good playthrough. And not gonna lie, if I didn't plan on doing any more playthroughs, I'd be pretty satisfied with this ending. But we have much more to do. Let's take a look at our collection though before we end off things. One heavy step across the line and everything you feared loses its weight. Time has vanished, leaving only a coldness that feels like comfort. Have a good night, bestie. Thank you for stopping by. Love your face, and have a good night. We met all these cool people. And most of them died. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much all of them died. Actually, now I think about it, the only people that survived were the sisters. If nothing bad happened to them, after I jumped in the hole, technically they survived, and that's how I choose to see it. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, it's 11 endings. So there's a 10th one here. I wonder what this is all about. But, with all that said and all that discussed, this is going to be where I end it for the night. I will be back to do more of this on Monday, but I will be doing some Halo with the boys on Thursday. Looking forward to that. I've been really enjoying playing that franchise with them again. Or playing that franchise again for the first time in a long while. But it's always been fun to play with those guys. I didn't really get an opportunity to play the co-op campaigns when I was younger, so it's been really good to go back and play those with them. So yeah, if anyone is interested, be sure to tune in Thursday for that. And also, a reminder that Lynn Legacy, a massive friend of mine, a good supporter, he will be doing an extended stream that day, and he'll be starting with some Vampire Survivors, where the lovely Hellfire will be part of that group, along with Third and CDA Spy Place. So be sure to check that out before the Halo stream. With all that said, I think that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate everyone for coming in, saying hi. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscriptions. And yeah, love all your faces. Stay toasty. And goodbye.